beings. They have to attend prayers of salvation. It is for you and me, child of God. God has ordained numerous angels to ensure that you are safe in this wicked world. Now, when the angels appeared to the servants, they spoke. They said, we bring peace and goodwill to all the men on earth. That's what they brought. Peace and goodwill to you. We bring tidings of great joy. For unto you is born this day a Savior in the city of David. Peace and goodwill towards men. That's what they bring to you. To support the program of God regarding your life. And at this particular time, regarding your safety. To ensure that as you walk through this planet Earth, as you engage in business, as you engage in traveling, that you are safe. That the covenant of safety works for you. They come to enforce this covenant of safety. They are the police officers. The police officers ensures that law and order is kept. They are law enforcers. Let me tell you, the angels are the officers. They are the police officers of heaven who are sent to ensure they enforce the covenant of safety for you. Now notice that angels ministered to Jesus during temptation. I've seen they are ministering spirits to those who are heirs of salvation. In the book of Matthew 4 verse 11, when Jesus was going through temptation, great trials, when he was through, the Bible says, an angel appeared and ministered unto him. Ministering means he attended to him. I don't know whether he gave him water or something to eat to refresh him, or he wiped away the sweat. That's ministering. Giving someone something that that person needs at that time. I'm sure you have seen wrestling or boxing. They box, they fight. When the whistle is blown, so they go for a break. You see someone going there, giving someone some water, he pours out, and he fans the person, he wipes them the sweat. That's ministering to him. One of the ways angels, in one of the instances, angels ministered to Jesus. Also at Gethsemane, when Jesus was praying until sweat became drops of blood, the Bible says there appeared an angel from heaven and he strengthened him. Luke 22 verse 43. When Jesus was engaged in that famous prayer where he was saying, Father, if it's your will, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not my will, but your will be done. He prayed earnestly until the drops of sweat became drops of blood from his face. At that juncture, the Bible says an angel from heaven came and he strengthened him. So they are ministering spirits to those who are heirs of salvation. They will appear to you at the hour of need. When you are going through trials, when you are going through difficulties, when you are going through the shadow of death, through the valley of the shadow of death, the angels will appear to minister to you. Now also, in in 1 Kings 19, verse 5 to 7, they found Elijah with the bread and water. Elijah was very exhausted. He was very discouraged. He had despaired about the ministry. So what did they do? When Elijah was in that state, he went and fell somewhere and slept. An angel woke him up. He gave him bread and water. He ate bread, drank water, slept again. In the evening, an angel came again. Hey, wake up and eat. Well, the journey is too strong for you, too long for you. So he woke up, took the bread and water, he drank. Then from there, he went in the strength of that food for 40 days and 40 nights. The question is, you mean the angels eat? Where did they get the bread from? Did they steal? Did they go to someone trying to prepare pancakes and store? No. There's a lot of eating in heaven. In fact, the Bible shows the manna that fell to the children of Israel was actually angels' food. If you read Psalm 78, verse 25, The Bible says man ate angels' food. So angels eat in heaven. They eat. One person told me, Pastor, is there eating in heaven? If there's no eating, what enjoy is there? What are we going to enjoy without eating? Let me assure you, there is eating in heaven. Jesus told the disciples when he was breaking the Last Supper, he told them, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine and drink it afresh with you in my Father's kingdom. So there is eating, there's drinking. Don't worry, bro. If you like musos, you like mambo ya kukula. There's a lot of eating there. So angels have their own food. So what is happening here? Angels are ministering to Elijah. They are ministering spirits to those who are heirs of salvation. They will minister to you. They will appear to you at the critical hour in your life and minister to you. Allow me to take a short time to talk about angels and your safety. Angels and your safety. Remember, we are trying to explore on a covenant of safety. Your covenant of safety. And I'm saying you cannot ignore the role of angels. Because God himself says he will give his angels charge over you. So you need to understand, to stand there and understand, and don't cooperate with the angels. Because they are part of the enforcement for your safety. Enforce the requirement of your covenant of safety. So you can't ignore them. I'm saying in Psalm 21 verse 11, he will give his angels charge over you. Notice that angels work hand in hand with the servants. We took some time to talk about the shepherding. I want to let you know that the angels work hand in hand with the servants. In fact, the meaning of angel is messenger. Someone sent. That same word from the Hebrew and the Greek, meaning messenger, is used of men, use of apostles, use of prophets, use of pastors, use of someone sent with a message. So I want to say angels work hand in hand with the servants. No wonder their role is to protect God's people and to minister to them, which is similar to the role of servants, which we took some time to study. In the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 20, John saw the 7 stars. So he says the 7 stars that he saw are the 7 angels of the 7 churches. That means God has set an angel over every true congregation of God. There is an angel. There is an angel for every true congregation of God. There is also an angel for every believer. I'm sure you have heard about the guardian angel. When Peter was released, after prayers of the church in Acts chapter 12, and they went and knocked the house of Mary. A little girl called Rhoda came to see. She was very happy, went back to report to them that Peter is standing at the gate knocking. They said, no, it's not Peter. They said, you are mad. She insisted it's Peter. Then they changed and said, it's not Peter, it is his angel. So there is an angel assigned for every believer. There is an angel assigned for you, child of God. We shall see in a short while. We shall see in a short while. In this church, 7 churches, there was an angel for every church. So God has sent an angel for every congregation, if it's a true congregation. Remember, we saw that they are concerned with the holiness of God and also with the glory of God. If that congregation really is concerned about the glory of God and the holiness of God, there will be an angel that will stand there to guard that congregation. It doesn't matter how it is in that particular town. Now, note that the first mention of angels in the Bible was in guarding the tree of life from Asina in the book of Genesis 3, verse 24. After Adam sinned, God said that now man has become like us, and now if he goes and eats of the tree of life, he will live forever. So what God did, he set an angel, a cherubim, with a flaming sword to ensure that he doesn't go back to eat the tree of life, which he had the right to eat earlier. But now that he has changed, he has chosen a way different from God, way different from God's program. God sent an angel there to ensure he doesn't go to the tree of life. So the first mention of angels begins protection of the tree of life. It is a matter of safety again, matter of security. One of their primary function is connected with your safety. Please note, one of the primary functions of the angels is directly connected with your safety. That's why Psalms 91 verse 11, our chapter on safety that we have been studying, it says, God will give his angels charge over thee. And the devil knows this very well. He quoted this to Jesus during the temptation. He told him, if you are the Son of God, drop yourself from here to the ground. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways, so that you don't dash your foot against a stone. Remember, Jesus told him, it is written, you shall not put the Lord your God to the test. So, angels' primary function is connected with your safety. Please note that, child of God. In the book of Psalms 34, verse 17, the Bible says, the angel of the Lord encamps around them that fear him, and he delivers them against safety. And camping means what? He escorts you, you go in. When you are asleep, he stays around there. He doesn't sleep. He goes around to ensure that you are safe. Then what the police or the security forces do, when you are asleep, they are out and they are patrolling. The same thing happens. There is someone invincible who doesn't sleep. His job is to ensure that you are safe as you sleep. So, my boy, just rising up and asking what is happening there, being afraid, leave it. You have an invincible watchman. Me, I don't mind, even if I leave and get open. My home doesn't like that. One time I slept on the sofa set and doors were open. I was caught by sleep. So she doesn't trust me at the table room. She goes to check that the doors are locked properly, because one time I slept with the doors literally open. Another time I left my car open, doors open, weapon wide. Another time I left the keys of the vehicle outside there on a seat. We have no problem. And we have a higher power that protects us. We have an invincible person present with us in our lives to ensure that you are safe. So the angel of the Lord comes around them that fear him, and he delivers them. He delivers them. This is your safety, child of God. The angels, they lead and keep you. In other words, they guide you. I talked about that. They show you the way to the inheritance. They keep you, meaning they protect you until you are brought to your inheritance, until you are brought to what God has kept for you. Beautiful. You read Exodus chapter 23, verse 20 to 23. It says, mine angels shall go before you and bring you unto the Amorites, and I will cut them off. God had ordained that the Amorites land belongs to the children of Israel. And he said he has apportioned an angel to show them the way to the land of promise. He has assigned an angel to ensure he protects you as you go to your promised land or your inheritance. And when you reach there, you cut off those who have taken that land of yours. We are not aware how much God has kept for us. There are some pharaohs who are sitting on our land. There are some pharaohs, wicked, sitting on our vehicles and our money. And they are there. They are there. The purpose of the angels is to protect you and then to show you the way to inheritance. When you reach there, you cut the Ammonites, the Jebusites, whoever the Hittites or the Bites,